Hey guys, Marco Campos here. It's been about a week since I recorded the last video on this YouTube channel. So I wanted to record this video here to tell you guys why I believe that an executive partner position at Apricot is much better than being a solo company owner. So I'm just gonna be explaining you why I believe that. Okay. So a lot of people in the industry, people who knew me from the old times at Solar City and Tesla, and the success that I had. My first year I sold over 300 deals at Solar City and finished the year of 2016 as the #1 sales rep in the country. So a lot of my old colleagues who sees me now working at Apricot, they ask me, "Hey Marco, why don't you open your own solo company?" And a lot of my friends from Solar City and Tesla, some of them even opened their own solo companies, and now they're doing business for themselves. So why have I decided not to do that myself? With the knowledge that I have and all the resources, everything. Why did I decide not to open my own company? Why? Because I'm in this business for the income, not for the headaches of being a company owner. I don't want to have to deal with payroll. I don't want to have to deal with solar company lawsuits. I don't want to have to deal with headaches. I don't want to have to deal with sales reps complaints. I'm in this business for the income. I want to go. I want to go out there. I want to sell. I want to go, back home and put my head on my pillow and sleep well. Okay. I don't need all the headaches. I don't need people calling me all day long. I don't need the sales reps complaints. I don't need any of that. I'm in this business for the income, and I'm not in this business for the headaches of being a company owner. I respect a lot of you who are company owners and own your own solo company and you can take all those headaches and live a stressful life. I'm in this business for the income, and I believe that an executive partner at Apricot position is much better than becoming a company owner. Why do I think that? When you become an executive partner at Apricot, you can earn overrides in all teams from all states that Apricot does business. So at this moment, Freedom Forever installs for Apricot Solar, and Freedom Forever is in 30 states. So we can pretty much build teams in 30 different states. Apricot can build those teams in 30 different states. And our compensation plan, when someone gets to the executive partner level, allow someone who is an executive partner, which is one level above mine. I'm a partner now. At the executive partner level, I'll be able to earn overrides in all 30 states from all teams. So I'll be able to take advantage not only from my personal team, from the team that I built, but from the what the other teams created and built as well in all 30 different states. For example, I'm with Apricot Solar for the past 2 years. So far, I have built a team of 200 sales reps. Not all sales reps are active and selling, but so far I have recruited 200 people to my team. Okay, there are some other teams out there in the last 12 months. They recruited 15,000 people, and they keep on recruiting more people. They have they don't have like a solar sales rep background, but some of them have like a network marketing background, so they're used to recruiting and building teams. So one day when I become executive partner, and when they become executive partners, they'll be able to override on my team, and I'll be able to override on their teams in all 30 different states. So what happens if I decided to open a solar company here in Florida and create a dynasty for me, here for myself here in Florida, and build myself a team of, let's say, 50 sales reps here in Florida, 100 sales reps here in Florida. Let's say one day the governor of Florida decides, I'm gonna change the law. No 1099 sales reps can sell in Florida anymore. All of sales reps will need to be W-2. Or let's say every customer who wants to go solar, we have to pay a minimum of $50 fee to the power company so you can go solar. What will that do to the solar business in Florida? That will pretty much kill the solar business in Florida. And what happened to my dynasty in Florida? The 50, 100 sales reps. How are they gonna be able to, start making sales? They're still gonna be able to make some sales, but it's not going to be as it is now. You know, if you tell the homeowner you're going to have to pay $50 a month after you go solar, that pretty much eliminate their savings. So there'll be some people that still go solar because they like the environment and things like that, and they like the ownership, you know, the fact that they own their electricity. But the majority of people, 90% of people who wants to go solar to save money, that will pretty much kill the business in Florida. So that pretty much would kill someone's business if they only own a business in Florida and if they only have a team of sales reps in Florida. But with the Apricot model, even if something like that happens here in Florida, me and my team will still be able to sell in 29 other states and override people in 29 other states if something like that happens in Florida. You know, right? Recently, something happened in California that changed from NEM 2.0 to NEM 3.0 that pretty much like quote unquote like forcing everyone to buy the solar system with batteries because of the new NEM 3.0 system that they began like this past like April 14th. And same thing like in Nevada, they're about like to pass a law that people like sales reps in Nevada, we have to be W-2 employees to a solar company. They're not going to be able to be 1099 workers anymore. So a lot of these changes, if it happens, a lot of these changes can change the industry, can change, you know, a whole company structure. If you only do business in Nevada, if you only do business in California, or if you only do business in Florida. With Apricot model, we can do business in 30 states. So if something like that happens in one of the states, we still have 29 other states to work out of and build teams and profit from those states, okay? So, like I said, I don't want to deal with payroll, sales reps complaints, homeowners complaints, lawsuits, headaches, responsibility. What's, you know, how big of a responsibility it is to be a company owner. You know, you have to do payroll, you have to make sure everything is working correctly. You have sales reps calling you all day long and send you text messages, and you get complaints from you get phone calls from the stallers. A lot of things, you know, moving parts happen when you're a company owner. So me, as a partner at Apricot, I live a much more comfortable life. You know, I'm okay. You know, some people want to make 10 million a year as a company owner. A lot of solar company owners don't even make that, but you can make that. One day there'll be executive partners at Apricot earning that, you know, just from profit sharing once the company, you know, grows bigger. And, you know, Apricot has been growing a lot lately, and things are only getting better, you know, but there'll be people making 100,000 a month, 200,000 a month, 300,000 a month without being a company owner. So if you could make 200,000 a month or 300,000 a month without being a company owner, why the headache of being a company owner? I know some people have big egos. They need to, you know, they need to be the boss. They need to tell people what to do. They don't want to follow guidelines. They don't want to follow. They are not humble to get themselves to a lower level. Like I did, like, you know, I before I joined Apricot, I was already, you know, at a position at another solar company that I could have stayed there, but I decided to come to Apricot. My income, I mean, the amount of money I was making per sale went down a little bit, but I knew that I had the possibility of making more than I was making at the other company, and I'm already doing that. And I've, you know, I've built myself a team of 200 people, and I'm also helping other people to achieve success and get to my level, so I can get to the next level, which is the executive partner level. Okay, so if at the executive partner level, one day people will be making, you know, 6 figures a month versus 6 figures a year. So to me, that's much better than being a company owner. So if you can, you know, there are company owners out there who don't make 6 figures a month in profit. And if you could make 6 months a month in profit without being a company owner, why the headache of being a company owner? So this is the answer for some of you who ask me, Marco, why don't you open your own Apricot? Why don't you open your own solar company? I don't want to do that. I don't want that headache. I want to have, you know, free time, you know, to go play with my daughter, to spend time with my wife, and make some money. I'm going to continue building my team in 30 different states. Something happens in one of those states, I'll still have, you know, 29 other states to work out of. And I'm going to be helping people achieve success so I can achieve more success. I'm going to be helping Apricot grow So because the more Apricot grows, the more money I'm gonna make once I become an executive partner at Apricot. Okay, so this is the reason why I decided not to open my own solo company. And one day, I'm sure I'm gonna get there, on that 6 figures a month level. It's not gonna take long. It's just like the compensation plan that Apricot has is the best compensation plan in the market. Because I was one of the top sales reps for the company that I worked for before, I've seen all different compensation plans. People approach me all the time, with their compensation plan and try to recruit me. Even like this week, someone reached out to me and went, "Oh, what do I have to do to, for me to bring you and all your reps, to this other place?" And I'm like, no, I've been unrecruitable for the past 2 years. I've already found the best compensation plan in the market, which is the Apricot compensation plan. I'm making like 32% overrides on my team. And recently the company changed the compensation plan where partners can make up to 35% override on their teams. And the compensation plan only gets better, and the softwares only get better. Everything only gets better at Apricot. So if you haven't joined Apricot yet, just click the link below, fill the information. My name is Marco. I'm gonna be reaching out to you, answering your questions, welcoming you to our team, and hopefully become a partner at Apricot and one day become an executive partner. So you can also override all Apricot teams in 30 different states. One day, let's say Apricot has 65,000 sales reps in 30 different states or 50 different states. Freedom Forever's goal is to be in all 50 states. So if one day we're in all 50 states in Canada, you're going to be able to profit from all 50 states and all people working for our company in all 50 different states. Okay, so I prefer that. I prefer to be overriding people in all 50 states versus opening my own solo company in one state and limiting myself to only, my own efforts and my team's effort. Like, recently a guy from Florida approached me and saying, "Oh, I don't want to do this rev share thing. I prefer to do red line. I have 25 sales reps and, I'm like do 80 installations a month." Okay, good for you, but you're limited to that 25 sales reps and you're limited to that 80 installations a month. So if you're profiting from 50 different states or 30 different states, you could be profiting from 2,500 sales reps. You could be profiting from 2,500 installations versus only 25 sales reps and only 80 installations. So that's something that people don't see, that I see. I don't know, maybe people are too smart to go, and learn something new. I tell people, hey, go to my YouTube channel. There are some videos there that explain the Apricot solo compensation plan. And some people, oh no, I want to be a company owner. I want to be a boss. I want to have my own company. You just, like I said, you're limiting yourself to it, and you're putting yourself at risk because, like I said, if the government of that state decides to make a law that will change something, your business is done. So don't limit yourself to 25 sales rep. Don't limit yourself to 8 installations. Don't limit yourself to your own state. Go wide, go 30 states, go 50 states. Build yourself teams in 30 different states, not only one state. You don't need to be a company owner to make good money. But if you wanted to have that, that thing, owner or president in front of your name, and your ego don't allow you to go to another solo company and work under another solo company and make good income, then maybe this Apricot is not for you, okay? And that's completely fine. That's not gonna change the direction that I am going and a lot of other people who joined Apricot, over 15,000 people in the last 12 months, that will not change the direction that they are going. But I just wanted to record this video to explain you the difference between being an Apricot solo executive partner and a company owner, which I believe is much better to be an Apricot solo executive partner than it is to be a company owner. Okay, so this is the answer for those of you who are asking me why I haven't decided to open my own solo company or my own Apricot, and this is the reason why. Okay, God bless you. I hope you the best, and whatever choice you decide to make about becoming a company owner or coming and working with us at Apricot, that's completely fine. But if you want to learn more about our compensation plan, just click the link below, fill your information. I'm going to be giving you a phone call, and then hope to see you at the top or from the top. I'll talk to you guys soon.